Oh,
We met two brothers that are cousins when we visited Spain, and they fought against each other. They were both from Guipúzcoa. I thought that was too bad.
Well, a lot of time it happened that you happened to be with one side's army, and when the war started, and then you couldn't switch sides.
Yeah, it was a terrible thing, I'm sure. Were you living there at the time? No, you were born then, weren't you? You're pretty young. I don't know how old you are.
You don't give age.
36 seems so young to me, and yet, I mean, 36 year, but it's 50 something, isn't it? Oh, you weren't even born.
Well, I was born close after the war ended.
Oh, because I know you're very young. But you see, with my thinking, it all doesn't seem that far away. I can remember 1936 in those days very, very well, which doesn't make me feel that they were so far away, and then I make a mistake of.
Yeah. Then I realized it's my 55th reunion from high school this year, and then
well, I remember that. I'm seeing
yeah,
that. I mean, the year, the 36 years, doesn't seem as far away as it is.
I know. It just, yeah.
Well, you mentioned about the war. I mean, the work. You know, that you like to work and hard worker and all that. If you were to use one word, only one, to describe the Basque character, what word would that be?
I would say that they have to be number one in anything they do. They have to be first. If they're a computer, they have to be the best in the computer. If they're in school, they have to get the best grades. I don't know whether that's a Basque trait or not.
Number one.
But they strive to be good.
Your word?
I can't think of one word, but I think.
And family is very important.
We're just very proud and want to be one of the best.
Probably, yeah.
I think that we're very independent.
Sure. And that goes with the rest of it.
We're talking about our family, really, more so than the
we're talking about our
people.
family.
Well, I was trying to think back about other Basques.
Yes, Basque in general.
Basque in general, I can't speak as Basque in general. I can only feel the closeness of our family and what I feel that we have always been and we have always strived to be.
But what is your perception of the Basque?
The Basque.
Oh, we think they're
Independent.
Yeah,
I was
wonderful.
going to say Gora, Kashka
Yeah,
Gora.
I was gonna say
I mean, that's what we always do.
I think honesty, I think they're dependable and honest is my thinking of the whole. All the Basque I've ever known are dependable and honest.
Have you ever met a Basque you didn't like?
Never.
You're not
And
prejudiced or anything.
I've
Yeah,
met
you're
a lot
not
of Basques.
prejudiced.
I've met one I didn't like, and I've met a lot of people that knew Basques, and they have never had a bad word about a Basque.
I don't think that either.
I think about that.
I don't agree with that, but it's okay.
I've been very
I'll try
fortunate.
not to buy that one either.
I've been selective, I guess, for the people.
I want to ask you, the only non-Basque in the crowd, what do you think so far of what you've heard about the Basques?
You should never ask me.
Do you agree or disagree with what they say about the Basques? How do you feel about being married to a Basque?
Look out, Bill. And you're right.
Well, she's a,
One word or
Don't influence him.
she's great. She's my friend.
You have a beautiful marriage, Delores and Bill. Ouch.
That's great. So, do you think that what they said about, I mean, how do you feel about the Basque in general? Do you know them a lot, or?
Yeah. They're good people.
Well, we've always loved
wonderful.
Bill. We've always loved all our brother-in-laws, all our sister-in-laws.
And he treats us like we're all family.
Yeah, he does.
He's not, I mean,
You've been
Rough with all of us,
excellent.
aren't you, Bill?
Excellent to all of us. And all of the brother-in-laws and sister-in-laws, and even among our married ones.
My husband was the only child, and when he married into my family, everybody treated him like he was one of the family, and he really thoroughly enjoyed it, being one of the family. And he was an only child for that reason, so he did well. He married into quite a bit.
And can you imagine the shock that Hank had when he got with a family reunion, hear all this jabbering and talking? And, well, I know he did, but being only from one, can you? See, my wife, she has a sister and a brother. But when we were first married and we'd go to Southern California and get together, well, she wasn't used to all of this closeness within the family and all of the confusion, you might say, because there'd be maybe half a dozen conversations going on at once. And yeah, Renee, she loves it now, you know, because we're so close. And she says, you know, the best thing that I like about your family is that if you have anything bad to say, you don't say it. You only say what's good, because no one's perfect. So, you know, they could say that, well, Frank does this too much or Mike does that too much, but they don't say that. The family doesn't.
I still remember one time when my husband drank too much at one of our little parties, and my dad, it was a surprise to me. My dad put him to bed and was treating him like well, better than any of his family. Really, he wouldn't treat me like that.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
I do.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
So, you know,
Well, he knew what little Abner Shortcut could do.
I need to ask another question before the tape is over. It's getting close. In your home, who was the boss, your father or your mother?
That's no
In our
question.
family,
Is
it
that a
was
guess?
my father.
would that be a guess? My father.
My father and ours.
One guess.
But my mother was a meek and mild type. Somebody had to be the boss, and she wasn't.
Even in,
She
ruled behind the scenes.
Right.
Yeah, to a certain
Ah.
extent.
okay,
No,
I can't see a Basque
She was not.
man intruding in the women's department.
he didn't.
He didn't.
Okay, so there was a division of labor
Oh,
here,
yeah, she.
responsibilities and rights.
Oh, yes.
She was like a mother hen. But he was really the ruler. He was the rooster.
Well,
Well, at least that's the impression you wanted to give everybody.
Yeah, but Daddy laid down the law.
Yeah, he was the front guy, you know.
And he had all
but when
these
the mother
independent
didn't
kids.
agree with the law,
Mom always agreed.
Mama was,
Kept quiet.
she just kept quiet. She
We
didn't-
would fight back. I mean, especially this one.
Oh, me.
Being an older
And John.
And we were one of the younger ones. By the time you're the fourth one in the family, you already saw when on ahead, so you kind of tried to be good.
So you go back-
I'm so good.
So you go,
We
so you go
always
in, so you go into the corner and read a book.
Oh, that's right, I did read a lot.
And then finally, when you dug up, when you came out of the scene, into the scene and you were, sweeping the
about it.
kitchen,
you all
Daddy
have,
called you Cinderella?
I know.
you all have glasses except you. Is
I
that
don't
because
have
you
mom
haven't
and I've got
read?
glasses, what?
That's because you haven't read, or what?
No, I read a lot, but I wear my glasses when I read.
Oh,
But I just left the room while I go with nothing.
She
Not even
has
I have
better
that.
eyes. She
I
has
have better,
eyes.
I
We
have
have
good
to take care of her.
eyesight.
what about your diets? Do you all eat the same?
Pretty much.
We try to watch what we eat to a certain extent.
And we love to walk and we like exercise. And we love working in the yard and
We're active.
we're active, right?
Okay. Do you eat like Americans, typical Americans, or more like Basque?
Typical American.
Typical.
There's Basque in there. Mama cooked well for us.
influence is in there.
That tomato sauce is in all of our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my husband's favorite.
Yeah.
Tomato sauce.
And
Let's
I've
see.
got some lamb in the
You are, what background are you?
English and Scotch Irish.
Okay.
My father was English and my mother was Scotch Irish.
And, okay, and you're married to a what?
Norwegian.
To a
Very
Norwegian?
quiet Norwegian. Can you imagine? He's glad I came here.
I can imagine. And you?
I
I'm married to a Frenchman. He's a Cajun, Louisiana Cajun French.
Okay, wow.
And mine's Italian.
Italian.
Really Italian, but north. Don't ever forget the north.
Sure.
Mine was Scotch Irish.
Okay.
He accepted anything I cooked for him he liked to eat.
So,
Thank goodness.
does your cooking reflect that?
Oh, yes. I have to do Italian as much as I can, much as I know how. Luckily for me, though, in one way, his father, well, this wasn't lucky. He lost his mother when he was 9. That wasn't lucky. But his father did the cooking after that, and he had to work too. So, you know, father didn't have much time to put any gourmet cooking into the scene. So lucky for me, I can cook the Basque way as much as I care to, and he likes our cooking anyway.
She's a good cook.
But he has his own ideas as he gets older, believe me.
Well, I have observed that when a Basque man, for example, marries a American girl, usually she starts cooking like to please him, you know,
Oh, yes.
like a Basque.
So we do. I cook to please my husband.
Okay, well, I was getting into something else, though, totally opposed to that, that the Basque side wins. Because of it's so
with the
important,
meal.
the food is so important,
I
and so
think
much
Basque
part of
men
the
are
culture.
strong people, yes, and I think we often do.
I do a lot of cooking because I like to cook. And my wife, she enjoys lamb very much. And we cook a lot of Basque dinners, although my wife is a diabetic now, so she has to watch how much she eats. So she eats about half maybe what I do. And sometimes she'll eat some of my dishes. Sometimes, you know, well, when I cook so much, and I have a lot of leftovers. And Renee, when it's first cooked, one meal, the leftovers, she was kind of spoiled when she grew up.
Right here in Reno.
Yeah, right here in Reno.
Is she back?
No, she's French, English, Spanish,
Italian.
and Italian. Yeah, all 4 of them.
Oh, I didn't realize, I always thought she was Italian. I never
No.
heard the rest of it.
Duprat, Italian and French. On the mother's side, Spanish and English.
I just never thought, I just
And
never
she
thought
had
of
a terrible tragedy when she lost her mother. I
Oh,
still
yes.
remember that. That was here in Reno.
Right,
You know more about that.
yeah,
She was,
yeah. So,
there's a gas explosion, wasn't there?
right.
Somewhere in
Downtown gas explosion, 1958, if memory serves me.
it was earlier than we were in San Francisco, we lived in San Francisco then. So it was 1957,
57.
56, one of those two.
But,
We
Oh,
had
yes.
other tragedies too, but I mean, this was one I remember.
Do you want to ask any questions, Jennifer?
I can't think of any more. I can't think of any more questions I want to ask.
I don't know what you got out of this, but that's it.
Very interesting.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. We enjoyed it. I was afraid that I wouldn't,
You made us.
but I did.
and we'll leave these here, huh?